Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and if you're looking for a compact SUV at a low price point that's got some room inside and it's kind of a nice drive, I got this 2021 Chevy Trailblazer. No, it's not the big guy it used to be. It's a smaller guy, and in this video review, I'm going to show you this Zeus bronze metallic colored on the exterior of this Chevy Trailblazer. I'm going to talk about the exterior, the interior, driving impressions, and kind of give you some thoughts on my likes and dislikes. I don't have my typical 5 good things and bad things because there's just not enough here to talk about that many different things. So let's go ahead and get started on the exterior right now. Okay, here you go. Here's the exterior of the 2021 Chevy Trailblazer. I will tell you this Zeus bronze metallic color looks different in different lighting. So this looks kind of a darker brown right now. During the day, it looks like a really bright brown, like maybe like more of a sand brown. I do have the white top on top, so it's kind of got that, I don't know, FJ Cruiser kind of look, and a Mini Cooper maybe a little bit there too with the white on the mirrors. Come around the front. I think it's got a kind of nice profile. It's pretty, it's not so low to the ground like a sedan is, not high up. It's easy to get in and out of, and it's got a nice little front to it. I like the styling of it. I like the way they kind of put all it together. Just got a lot of visually things to look at. I have 17-inch wheels with high gloss black metallic rims. Come around the side. I do have the lock and unlock, the easy access there on the door, just the passenger side and driver's side, not the second row. This you can hear. Yeah, that's a little engine running, so nothing outrageous there as far as how it's running and not loud at all. This is the active all-wheel drive. I got this a little dirty in the back, and I thought it'd be kind of neat to see, but that's about how the dirt looks like on this dark brown bronze Zeus metallic exterior. I do have a little bit of a kind of darkened chrome there too. Just nice look with the dual exhaust. Let's come around the back here. I'll go ahead and pop the hatch. And we can see the golf clubs fit. Yay! So that's had them all week. This is pretty interesting that the golf clubs fit. You can probably fit a couple sets of golf clubs back there. I do have a rear wheel tire in here. Little storage bins there. So really a good amount of space. And then this folds down and that front passenger seat folds down, which I'll show you that in a second. And you can actually store like long items like skis and things through here. So this is a pretty useful kind of back end. I do wish it had the push button close for the tailgate. My son could not reach this, which is kind of funny. He was really struggling. Not laughing at him, it just would have been nice to have a little push button. He enjoys that stuff. I do have the cap for the gas. Capless to me is the future, so not sure what we're doing there. We'll go ahead and get in the second row here for a second. A lot of plastic interior. You know, this is a sub $30,000 SUV, so plastic, which, you know, isn't all that bad. Just kind of the way it is with these interiors. Oh. So this is a hard plastic. Again, this seat folds down, which I'll show you in a second. And you can sit back there. You can put stuff all the way through here. Headrest kind of up, down. You know, so you can lower them to visibility or raise them people sitting back here. I do have a light back here. I do not have any such thing as heating and cooling back here. I do have some USBs back here though. So USBs, no heating and cooling as far as cooled vents. It could be below the seat, but I never saw anything, so maybe just come straight from the front vents, which is kind of plenty. This is a smaller vehicle. It's no big need there. I do have a pretty good amount of space back here for my head. So overall, I mean, again, small vehicle, pretty good amount of cargo room inside. Let's go ahead and get in the front seat. Okay, hop in the front seat. This I have a little more styling. I have this bronze here. I have this really interesting like jean material here with the stitching on it. So a little bit more stylish up front, which is kind of makes sense. This is kind of a two-person kind of vehicle. Not really hauling a family around all the time. Up here, we do have that kind of bronze goes through. This is a jet black interior, by the way. I do have the driver cruise control and adaptive cruise control as well. Bluetooth here as well on the headsets, steering wheel. And I have the radio controls here as well. This is the dash. I'm just going to show you the fuel economy. There we go. About 25 miles per gallon on both trips. I think it was, yep. So trip, fuel, oil life, air pressure, air filter life, fuel economy, average speed, distance, driver assistance. So, just a variety of information in here. This is a little bit smaller screen, but it's just fine for this size of vehicle. I do have the fuel gauge here. I'm not a big fan of the little squares, but it does work. I just like the little wand, I guess you'd call that. Over here, we do have the infotainment center. This is a pretty good system. Things flip through pretty fast. This does have all the bells and whistles. Have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Wi-Fi. A good size screen here. I think it fits really well with this vehicle. Over here, it does kind of interesting materials here, and I have a separate little storage bin here, which is a little textured in here, so maybe you could store some stuff. And then again, that door kind of finishes off there, that same kind of look. Down over here, I have USBs, and I have a wireless charger in this kind of setup. And I'll go over the sticker here in a minute. I have all-wheel drive. I can turn on. I have a speed mode. I can turn on and off my traction control. So, if you want to get more performance out of it, there's your button. A couple cup holders, the shifter, and a little storage bin in here, which I've used pretty well. I actually like that storage bin. And then over here, I have kind of a pretty tiny center console. This should come out, yeah. It's a pretty tiny center console there, but yeah, I think this is pretty useful. I like that quite a bit. Let's go ahead and talk about the price on this and where it is. So again, 2021 Trailblazer all-wheel drive active, Zeus bronze metallic jet black, Ecotec 1.3 liter turbo with a 9-speed automatic. We'll tell you more about that in a minute. I do have engine start-stop, electronic front brakes and front and rear, engine air filtration monitor, keyless open. I have keyless entry, and I have keyless start, which is right there as well. Interior, the split seats, seat adjuster, seat trim, seat back. 26 highway, 30 city, 28 combined is for the fuel economy. I'm doing a little bit less than that just because I'm driving spiritedly. I do have LED tail lamps, LED fog lamps, and sport terrain tires, active skid plate, teen driver, and telebeam, all kind of stuff. So standard price is $26,900. Options have $1,720 with the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, adaptive cruise control, 4.2 screen. I do have the Bose premium sound system in here. Convenience package, $620. That's rear view mirror, inside rear view mirror auto dimming, Sirius XM capable, rear A and C USB charge only ports, driver confidence package, rear park assist, rear cross traffic alert, lane change alert, sign button. Total options $26,685. Total vehicle price is $30,580 after $995 destination. This was built in Korea, and the engine is from Mexico and the transmission is from Mexico. So let me go ahead and move my stuff here. I'm going to fold down the seat. I'm going to show you what this is. And again, we have that same kind of G material on the seat. So I'll show you how that lays out. I'll throw my GoPro up, and then we can talk about the driving impressions. Let's go pop the hood first. So seat, hood, drive. All right, here's your 1.3 liter turbocharged engine. This has got some sound deadening here, so keeping it quiet. You can hear just the ticking on there. We do have check the oil right there, fill the oil. I do have battery, and I do have, looks like some, where's the fill for the, over here, filling for the antifreeze, and then windshield wiper fluid. So everything's kind of well within reach, and like I said, this is going to dampen pretty good. This hood, by the way, is really heavy. It's made of steel instead of aluminum. Most hoods these days are made of aluminum to make it lighter vehicle. Okay, like I said, this seat does come down, and it was right here, if I recall. Yep. So you can see, you can fold that second row down, fold this down, and you have some hard plastic here and here, so you can fit some longer items in this vehicle, even though it's a smaller vehicle. All right, and finally, like I told you, let's go for a drive and see how well it does. Again, this is the 1.3 liter. It's mated to that 9-speed automatic transmission. I don't know that I have torque off the top of my head. I will put the horsepower and torque down below, just because it's not a huge vehicle I look at for horsepower and torque. Driving down the dirt road, getting down the paved road. I'll say on the dirt road, I've driven it all across the country, around, my country, and my country area. And it rides pretty well. I mean, even on the dirt, it does pretty well. Is it a little bit louder than other SUVs? Sure, but it's a $30,000 SUV. So you just turn the radio up. It takes care of that. Get over here on the pavement. There we go. So, I mean, it's pretty planted. I don't really worry about, it's floating around the road. It holds the line pretty well when you're driving. On center, I mean, goes straight. It's kind of amazing how cars do that these days. No steering wheel input needed. Just keeps going straight. Pretty easy to drive. As far as driver fatigue, it's not a whole lot. We'll come over here, and I'm doing already 40. So I don't feel like I need much more horsepower and torque with this. I don't feel like it's underpowered by any stretch of imagination either. I feel like it's got plenty of get up and go. And we'll show you that here in a second when I make this turn. And I mean, there's no turbo lag there. Turbo kicks right in. You can hear a little bit, I mean, but I'm not hard shifting. I'm not flying back in my seat when I'm really getting on the accelerator. And again, I think with that 9-speed transmission, it really helps smooth out any sort of turbo lag, and I think it really helps smooth out the driving experience. So I don't really have any, don't have a lot to say about this vehicle. Like I said, it's a $30,000 vehicle. There's lots of plastic inside, but again, that's what you're going to pay for. I feel like it's a little bit louder than I'd like it to be, but again, $30,000. It's sorry to sound like a broken record, but most vehicles these days are in the 40 to 50 range. You can't even buy a full-size pickup these days without spending at least 50, it seems like. So to have something that you could drive brand new, under warranty, with all the bells and whistles for sub 30, it's pretty good. And like I said, I got plenty of storage room. I don't have any concerns as far as storing stuff. I don't have any concerns about the driving impressions. My only two concerns are, A, if you're looking for a little bit quieter ride, this is not the one for you. If you're looking for something that rides a little smoother, probably not the right ride for you. And if you're looking for something that's going to wow you on how well it just corners, this isn't the vehicle for you. But new vehicle, under 30, good warranty, good infotainment screen, pretty comfortable seats. My butt feels fine, and I could drive this for quite a few miles. No problems there. So there you go. There's my review of the 2021 Chevy Trailblazer. Check this other video out over here. It's a good time as well. Website down below. Always publishing new stuff over there. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.